Right now, it's getting pretty crazy on the food front in the supermarkets. So I just wanted to give you a couple of tips on how to get the best of the food to actually keep you calm. So if you're feeding yourself right, then your body can actually respond better to any of the stresses that are going on around you. You're better able to cope. But there are a few tips really that you need to take heed of and think about when you're out shopping, if you can even get this stuff in the supermarkets. So when you go to any store, if you can possibly do so, aim for the fattiest meat cuts. Now, the first things to fly off the shelf are actually the lean cuts of meat, and they're not the ones that are going to do you good in this time of crisis. Now, I'm going to say, obviously, this is the type of food you should be getting all the time, but actually, these are the ones that are going to be slower to go, which is brilliant if you're watching this video and you get this info. So to support your body and to support all the functions that you really need right now, you're going to aim for something like a fatty cut of beef, pork, um, or lamb. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit more expensive. I mean, everything's not cheap, but if you go for things that have fat in them, actually, you will feel fuller for longer. So that's a bonus. So we might all be having to cut down eventually on what we're eating. And if you're loading up on, if you can get hold of it, pasta and things like that, and rice, which were the first things to clear off the shelves, actually you're not doing yourselves any favour because it's something that's going to make you more hungry. So if you concentrate on things that you can just chuck in the oven and let them do their thing, they end up really tasty. The fat in there will keep you full. The protein in there will keep your cells nice and supported. And also the nutritional benefit in there will benefit your whole body, including your stress hormone receptors, so you can try and keep that at bay as well, which is just brilliant. How great are our bodies? So currently things like, if again, it's going to be down to whether you can get hold of this stuff. Things like pork belly, really brilliant, nice and cheap. You could put that in a stew, let it cook for a long time, and you'll get all the benefit of the fat making the gravy or whatever you've got in there. I mean, literally a stock cube and some water and a little bit of corn flour or any type of flour if you've got it to thicken it. Load of vegetables, any type of vegetables, and that will last you a long while. Just a packet like that would feed a family of an evening, and that was what, £1.50. Really cheap cut of meat, but the benefits of the fat going into what you're cooking is just brilliant. If you're looking at mince, again, if you can get hold of mince, mince is brilliant, but you want the fattiest type, and again, it will be the cheapest, which is fantastic. Okay, these are all things that you can carry forward as well, and you'll find that everything tastes better because it'll have more fat in it, but your body will react and it will actually calm you because your body will feel like it's getting what it needs. So if you've got something like mince and you want to make it go further, put something like this in it and you won't even taste it. You chop it up really small, but the benefits of something like liver are just so immense. There's so many excellent vitamins and minerals in there that you can get, and it will make, again, your meal go further. So if if you can possibly get kidney beans or mushrooms or frozen onions and things like that, or fresh, whatever you can, and you want to make a chili or something like that, put some liver in and it will make the meal go further, and it will also add nutritional benefit to it. 50p for a pack of that. 50p. I mean, every cotton on eventually, and they'll be harder to find. But there was plenty of stock of this available currently, so go for things like that. So the key is that you're looking for meat to make the cheaper cuts to make your meal go further, and you're also going to cook it nice and slow so you lose no nutrients while it's being cooked. If it's in a stew, you're benefiting from everything being in the sauce, and the fat element and the protein element will keep you fuller, calmer, and actually just make you feel more comforted, because they're things that your body actually needs. So that's Natasha Hodge, Happy People Solutions, good food for great mental health. We're here to give you free tips and advice to keep you happy.